26 জুন 2024 আৰু আজি আমাৰ প্ৰথমটো টপিক হ'ল the criminal justice system in Assam. The criminal justice response system improves in the state. Now, criminal justice system হয় কি বাৰু? ৱৰ্ডটোৰ পৰা বা ফ্ৰেজটোৰ পৰা আমি গমেই পাওঁ যে ক্ৰাইমছৰ লগত ৰিলেটেড কিছুমান আমাৰ ছিষ্টেম, অ'কে? ইয়াতে আণ্ডাৰ দ্য ক্ৰিমিনেল জাষ্টিছ ছিষ্টেম দেৰ আৰ ভেৰিয়াছ এজেঞ্চিজ আৰু সেই এজেঞ্চিবোৰে কি কৰে? দে আৰ টাস্ক উইথ adjudicating crime, enforcing law and order, and correcting the conduct of the criminals. Okay, so yate under the criminal justice system there are mainly three components. Eta hol law enforcement agency, hetu etia ki hoy the police ba policing system. Next to hol the court system, which adjudicates the matter. It consists of authorities, judges, juries, etc. And last to hol the collection system. তো আণ্ডাৰ দ্য কাৰেকশ্যন ছিষ্টেম আমাৰ জেইল বা পানিছমেণ্ট যিখিনি আছে, ৰাইট? চ' এইখিনি হ'ল বেছিক এবাউট দ্য ক্ৰিমিনেল জাষ্টিছ ছিষ্টেম. তো আল্টিমেটলি ইটছ এ নেটৱৰ্ক অফ গভৰ্ণমেণ্ট এজেঞ্চিজ হুইচ ৱৰ্ক অন টাস্ক ফৰ দ্য এডজুডিকেটিং ক্ৰাইমছ, দেন এনফৰ্চিং ল এণ্ড অৰ্ডাৰ, দেন কাৰেক্টিং দ্য কণ্ডাক্ট অফ ক্ৰিমিনেলছ, এটচেট্ৰা. অ'কে, ইন ইণ্ডিয়া Article 21 guarantees a right to speedy justice. আৰু Article 21 or এই জাজমেণ্টৰ নাম আছিলে হুছেইন আৰা খাতুন জাজমেণ্ট. অ'কে, মেইনছৰ কাৰণে বহুতেই বেছি ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট. But according to the prison statistics 2015, out of 4,20,000 inmates in the various jails in the country, 2,82,076 or 67% were under trial prisoners, reflecting gross injustice and broken criminal justice system in India. So the shortcomings is due to lesser number of judges, our high population, then judge and population ratio, etc. Now, Assam ক্ষেত্ৰত due to modernization efforts of the state government, the caseload of investigation officers in Assam police have been drastically reduced. So Assamত in the recent times, due to government initiative, modernization, etc., ক্ৰিমিনেল জাষ্টিছ ছিষ্টেমৰ ক্ষেত্ৰত আমাৰ কিছুমান পজিটিভ আউটপুট আহিছে. ইন 2021, these data are important for me. In 2021, the case load per investigation officer was 52. Now in June 2024, একদম recent data, it has been reduced to 7 cases per IO, বা per investigation officer. As a result, there is a decreased burden of IO, and quality of investigation has improved. Our conviction rate in the court also increased. In 2018, the conviction rate was 5.9%, which increased to 21.29% in 2024 June. Okay, but although there is a betterment in the system, it is still below the national average of 50%. Okay. Now, due to reduction of crime rates of per lakh population, the number of cases registered in the police station has also gone down. In 2021, the crime rate per lakh population was 380, which is now 183 in 2023. Okay, or up to 139 by June 2024. যেহেতু number of cases কমি গৈছে, তো hence there is lower pressure বা lower load per investigating officer. So number of cases registered in the police station has decreased, which came down to 65,390 cases in 2023, from 1.3 lakh to in 2021, আৰু এই বছৰ only 25,000 cases. So there is a betterment in the criminal justice in Assam. Okay, তো মেইনছৰ কাৰণে আমাৰ ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট হ'ব যে ক্ৰিমিনেল জাষ্টিছ ছিষ্টেম কি হয়, অসমৰ ৰিচেণ্ট ইম্প্ৰুভমেণ্ট, দ্য ডাটাছ আৰ ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট, দ্য কম্পনেণ্টছ আমি মেইনছৰ এনচাৰ ৰাইটিঙত আমি ইনিচিয়েল পাৰ্টত আমি দিব লগা হ'ব. GS5 কাৰণে ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট আৰু প্ৰিলিমছৰ কাৰণে চাম ডাটাছ আৰ ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট. যেনেকৈ এই বছৰ প্ৰিলিমছত ASR ৰিপৰ্টৰ ডাটা আহিছিলে, চিমিলাৰলি দিছ ডাটাছ আৰ ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট ফৰ প্ৰিলিমছ. Next is the huge judgment. It's very, very important for both APSC mains and UPSC mains this year. The Supreme Court judgment on mineral rights, the landmark Supreme Court verdict on mineral rights. Okay. Now, কি হ'ল, a 9-judge bench in the Supreme Court has ruled by majority that states have legislative competence to levy taxes on minerals and mineral bearing lands in addition to the royalty imposed by the center. The case, very important, the name is Mineral Area Development Authority versus MS Steel Authority of India, which had been pending for more than a quarter century, was decided by 8-1 split. Through the judgment, the court clarified that the royalty charged on the mining activities is not a tax. Instead, it is considered a form of contractual payment made by miners to the central government for extraction of minerals. Okay. Now, in this judgment, the Mineral Area Development Authority judgment, it mainly says that royalty is not a tax. Royalty is a what? Contractual consideration paid by mining lessee to lessor for enjoyment of mineral rights. Okay. The payments made to the government cannot be deemed as tax because the census provides for the recovery as areas. Now, constitutional provision. The state legislatures have legislative competence under Article 246. Entry 49 list to state list to take lands and buildings, but not lands which comprises mines and minerals or quarries or have mineral deposits or as mineral bearing lands do not fall within the description of the lands. So now, যদি আমি ইয়াৰে কেছটো বুজিবলৈ যাওঁ তেতিয়াহ'লে আমি ইয়াৰ ইভলিউশ্যনটো বুজিব লাগিব. Now, in the section 9 of the Mines and Minerals Development and Regulation 1957, entities holding mine leases are required to pay royalties to the owner of the land, which could be a state government. This raises the question whether these royalties are form of tax when the state is the lessor. প্ৰথমতে কুৱেশ্যনটো আহিছিলে 1989 case India Cement. The court said that while the states can collect royalties, they cannot impose taxes on mining activities, as the central government has overriding authority over regulation of mines and minerals under entry 54 of the union list. So article 246 is anyway important for this topic. Okay. The judgment court said that royalty is a tax, and as such it says on royalty being a tax on royalty is beyond the competence of state legislature. Okay, তাৰমানে সম্পূৰ্ণ পাৱাৰটো সেন্ট্ৰেল গভৰ্ণমেণ্টৰ. তো ইয়াতে কোৱা হ'ল যে royalty is a tax. Now later in 2004, 𝐾𝐲 Industries Limited judgment. This statement sparked further legal debate and confusion leading to 2004 case. Here a 5 judges bench identified a typographical error in Indus decision, clarifying that it should have stated says on royalty is a tax rather than royalty is a tax. Okay. So in this judgment 2011 Mineral Area Development Judgment 2011 case হয়. During the Mineral Area Development case, Supreme Court noted the conflict between 𝐾𝐲 Industries and India Cement rulings. Recognizing the direct implications for the case at hand, the court referred the matter to a 9 judges bench to conclusively determine. This led to the recent clarification of a 9 judges bench that royalties are not taxes but contractual payments, thus resolving the long-standing ambiguity. Okay. Now, mains কাৰণে important, GS কাৰণে important হৈ যাব পাৰে. Okay. আৰু অলৰেডি আমি গোটেইকেইটা ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট জাজমেণ্ট ইণ্ডিয়া চিমেণ্ট জাজমেণ্ট 𝐾𝐲 জাজমেণ্ট আৰু মিনাৰেল এৰিয়া ডেভেলপমেণ্ট অথৰিটি জাজমেণ্ট আমি তিনিটা ডিছকাছ কৰিলোঁ. নেক্সটটো হ'ল সমগ্ৰ শিক্ষা ৱৰ্ল্ড বেংক টাইছ আপ ফৰ এডুকেশ্যন ইন আছাম. GS কাৰণে ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট আৰু প্ৰিলিমছৰ কাৰণে ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট. সমগ্ৰ শিক্ষা Assam has partnered with the World Bank in a project titled Supporting School Education in Assam to foster a set of leading schools by implementing systematic changes recommended by National Education Policy 2020. আৰু কিহৰ কাৰণে ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট? The project is expected to contribute significantly to the evidence-based management of government schools, transforming them into inviting learning centers that foster both life skill for students and professional growth for the teachers. তো এই প্ৰজেক্টটোৰ পৰা ষ্টুডেণ্টছৰ কাৰণে সমানে লাভ হ'ব আৰু টিচাৰৰ সমান লাভ হ'ব. অ'কে. আৰু ইয়াতে কি হ'ব? এভিডেন্স বেছ মেনেজমেণ্ট অফ গভৰ্ণমেণ্ট স্কুলছ. তাৰমানে ইয়াতে আমাৰ ডাটা বেছ আমাৰ কিছুমান ডিচিছন মেকিং ইয়াতে আহিব. অ'কে. The key anticipated outcomes of this project include an improved school environment, availability of trained teachers, enhanced school readiness, improved learning outcomes, increased interest in science subjects, etc. Okay. So by addressing these areas, the project aims to create a sustainable and impactful transformation in the school education system of the Assam, along with support of all educational stakeholders from the state. তো ৱৰ্ল্ড বেংকৰ লগত আমাৰ টাই আপ হৈছে সমগ্ৰ শিক্ষা অভিযান আৰু ইয়াতে আমাৰ ডাটা বেছ এভিডেন্স বেছ কিছুমান ডিচিছন মেকিং হ'ব, য'ৰ পৰা টিচাৰ্ছ দেন লাৰ্ণিং আউটকামছ interest in science subjects, crisis management, etc. This will be the benefit. So আমাৰ GS চাইবৰ কাৰণে ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট যিহেতু অসম ৰিলেটেড হয় আৰু প্ৰিলিমছৰ কাৰণে ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট হ'ব পাৰে। The next topic is related to the disaster management. Starlight Committee approved disaster mitigation projects. So DRR and Yuva Apada Mitra scheme. Now the high-level committee chaired by Indian Home Minister and as Minister of Cooperation, along with the Finance Minister, Agriculture Minister and Vice Chairman of Niti Aayog, approved several disaster management and capacity building projects. Now here an important part হ'ল DRR. See DRR বা disaster risk reductionৰ ক্ষেত্ৰত অলৰেডি PMৰ 10-point এজেণ্ডা আছে আৰু অসমৰ আসাম ডিজাস্টাৰ মেনেজমেণ্ট প্লেন 2022 আছে। তো যোৱা বছৰ মেইনছত ইয়াৰ পৰা কুৱেশ্যন আহিছে। নাও Sendai framework etc. are also important. It is aimed at preventing new and reducing existing disaster risks and managing residual risks, all of which contribute to strengthening resilience and therefore to achievement of sustainable development. So DRR strategies, policies define goals and objectives across different time scales. Or Kihokar need, it is vital for safeguarding lives, reducing economic losses, promoting sustainable development, etc. Now Apada Mitra scheme, it is a central sector scheme launched in May 2016 and NDMA, National Disaster Management Authority, is the implementing agency. It is a program to identify suitable individuals in disaster-prone regions who can be trained to be fast responder in the time of disasters. Okay, তাৰমানে আপদ মিত্ৰ মানে কি বিপদৰ সময়ত যোনে হেল্প কৰে। Okay, so the individuals are trained to be the fast responders in the times of disaster. Our disaster training program 470 crore approved for the Yuva Apada Mitra scheme to train 2.37 lakh volunteers in disaster preparedness and response across 315 disaster prone districts. Okay. The next topic is related to data protection bill. The farms must send users consent notices under the bill. আৰু ইয়াৰ পৰা কি হয় তেওঁলোকৰ কিছুমান মানে খৰচ বা ইয়াৰ পৰা কষ্ট etc. বাঢ়ি যাব পাৰে। Now data protection bill. তো ইয়াৰে আমাৰ কিছুমান প্ৰভিজন আমি চাই লওঁ এবাৰ। The legitimate grounds for data processing. Personal data must have a valid reason for processing, usually obtained through consent. So consent is important. The consent must be specific to the intended use of data. Next is rights of data principles. Individuals have the right to access information about how their personal data is being processed. Obligation of data fiduciaries. Organizations must track all purposes for which personal data is being used. Okay, or they must show that they have obtained consent for any data transfer. Or penalty for breach up to 250 crore. Okay, now consent notice. The new Data Protection Act by law mandates that the firms, the companies, including mobile app developers, e-commerce platforms, etc., must issue consent notice to the user. This notice must explain the types of personal data being collected and the purpose for data uses and how users can withdraw their consent. আৰু detailed data disclosure, data fiduciaries, firms collecting data are required to obtain explicit consent from data principals by the user. For example, firms must clearly state the purpose of collecting data such as user's name, email ID, credit card details, residential address, etc. So Article 21 right to privacy and important হয়, মেইনছৰ কাৰণে important, প্ৰিলিমছৰ কাৰণে সমানে important হয়। The next topic is related to India-UK partnership. India-UK unveiled futuristic initiative resolved to seal FTA. Okay. Now UK-India Technology Security Initiative. So the agreement was spearheaded by NSA of UK and India. Initiative is aimed at ensuring telecommunication security. It builds on past telecom arrangements between UK and India as both sides are trying to deal with the emerging security problems and takes advantage of the new investment opportunities. The collaboration under this initiative will include government, the private sector, academia, research, development institution, etc. The Technology Security Initiative will refresh and deepen the India-UK comprehensive strategic partnership, focusing on boosting economic growth in both the countries. So after USA, to UK লগত আমাৰ security cooperation, etc. UK-India Technology Security Initiative is important for GS2 paper and also for upcoming prelims. The next topic is related to various factual details for prelims examination. First two hall, Rashtrapati Bhavan's Darbar Hall, Ashok Hall renamed. Okay. Aru Rashtrapati Bhavan's iconic Darbar Hall and Ashok Hall were renamed as Ganatantra Mandap and Ashok Mandap. Okay. So prelims are just factually important ho pare. Now happiness committee to hear the case of Kerala judicial officers. Aru the committee is important for prelims. Aru the committee will be headed by C.S. Dayas, a judge of Kerala High Court. Now, various factual details about pre-independence India in the Olympics has been discussed here. Okay, so the first Olympic Games in Athens comprised just 14 participating nations, with USA being the only non-European country. India was not one of the nations who participated. But of the 26 countries that India competed in 1900 Games in Paris, India was one amongst the medal winners. So India in the year 1900 participated and was a medal winner. The first Indian to win the Olympic medal was Norman Pritchard, an athlete from Calcutta. Okay, he won silver in the men's 200 meter and 200 meter hurdle events. Okay, he also made history as the only representative of India in the 1900 Games. So prelims these data are important. Okay. So India did not participate in St. Louis Olympics of 1904, London Olympics of 1908, and Stockholm Olympics 1912. And the Berlin Olympics was cancelled due to World War I. Okay. So 20 years after the winning two silver medals in Olympic debut, India made a comeback when in the Belgium in 1920. 14% contingent for the Paris 40th in 1924, which was the second time that the French capital was hosting the prestigious event. So these factual data are important for prelims. Now regarding the Olympics mascot, Olympic Frieds. The name of the Paris 2024 mascot is Olympic Frieds, based on the intentional small frightened heads that the mascots are shaped after. So prelims are important. Okay. So, and there are various highlights. The 2024 Games will introduce new sports, including breaking, sport climbing, skateboarding, surfing, adding fresh excitement and attracting younger spectators. So, prelims are important. 2022 similar question আমাৰ UPSC আহিছিলে. Sustainable game, Paris 2024 to be the greenest Olympics ever with a focus on sustainability. Okay, mainly renewable energy, minimization of environmental impact, etc. Historic venues events will take place at iconic locations such as Champs-Élysées, Eiffel Tower, Palace of Versailles, etc. Okay. Equality milestone: the Paris 2024 will achieve gender parity with an equal number of male and female athletes are participating in the game. Urban Sports Park: the Place de la Concorde will transform into an urban sports park hosting skateboarding. Okay. BMX freestyle, 3x3 basketball, etc. Cultural celebration. It will feature numerous cultural events or legacy projects. The games will leave a lasting legacy with projects focused on urban regeneration, improved infrastructure, community sports program benefiting Paris and its residents along with the Olympics concludes. Okay. So these are 13 prelim specific current affairs. This was all for today. We will again meet tomorrow.